This is a Canadian military ration known as a IMP, Individual Meal Pack. Join me as I review this ration, and as we try each item, I'll give it a Pete score out of 10. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, let's take a bit of a closer look. You can see it comes packaged in this pretty cool, what looks like a paper lunch bag. The bag itself is made up of several layers of paper and foil, but you know what? This bag is no way waterproof. At the top here we can see the Canadian maple leaf, of course. The menu is hash browns and bacon, both in English and in French. Now that 17 is not the menu number, that's actually the year of production. The actual menu number is menu number 3. In 2017, there were 21 menus in total. Thanks, Smitty, for your spreadsheet. And of course, on the bottom here, we have military ration not for resale. And on the back here we have a QR code. That'll take us to the Facebook page of the Canadian IMP. Not really sure why it needs a Facebook page, but anyway. And finally, this ration was sent to me in a trade with Mike Kreischer. I'll put a link to his YouTube channel in the description below. Do yourself a favor and jump on and check him out. Alright, without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, to open it, all we need to do is pull apart the bag, and we can just grab a corner here. There you go, and there you can see that inner foil lining. Alright, we'll start getting everything out. First item out is the hamburger bun, or plain hamburger, 57 grams. We have a 50 gram maple and brown sugar oatmeal. A 53 gram chocolate drink mix. We have raspberry jam and peanut butter, both 20 grams. We have 2 orange sports drinks. We have an espresso roast coffee and a coffee whitener. A sugar. We have a book of white matches, red tip. A small pack of Tic Tacs. And we have the Canadian Leaf compressed napkin. We have an awesome hot beverage bag. We have a ginormous brown napkin. We have the famous long Canadian spork. Amazing. And we have our main, which is hash browns, potatoes, and bacon, a product of the US, manufactured by the Warnick Company. It is 225 grams. And we have our dessert. It is fruit cocktail, and it is 155 grams. And that's the entire contents there of the ration. Here it is all nicely laid out for you. First thing, let's get our mains outside of these cardboard boxes. Harder said than done. There it is there. Warnick Company. And we'll also get out our fruit cocktail. Baxter's. Now you don't get an FRH with an IMP. Normally that issued separately, and we don't actually have one. So we'll be placing the pouch in a pot of boiling water, and we'll heat it up, and we'll be right back. Now while we're waiting for our main to heat up, we'll continue on, and we'll start here with our orange sports drink. It states here to add contents to beverage bag and mix with 250 mils of water. And here is our beverage bag here. It's nice and thick with a gusseted base. That's nice. And on the beverage bag there, you can see it has a fill line. So all we need to do is fill it up to there. A little bit more. Seal it up. Fold it over a couple of times. Give it a shake. Now, of course, you could drink it straight out of the beverage bag, but we'll be pouring it into a cup just for the video. Perfect. Now we also have a chocolate drink mix, and again, this has a line here. Shake it down. This has a gusseted base as well. Ooh, nice chocolate smell coming from that. Ooh, might be a little bit too much water. Anyway, see how that goes. Again, seal it up. Couple of folds. And as it shows in the picture, give it a shake. Ooh, that looks good. Perfect cup. Next up, we'll do coffee, and it is a 3.2 gram espresso roast coffee. There you go. And we'll be adding whitener. And next up, we might get out our plain hamburger bun. Look at that. Yeah, it smells lovely. And of course, we have a do not eat in there. Now, we might save half to have with our main, but we might also make ourselves a PB&J. PP. We'll save that one for the main, and we'll make ourselves a peanut butter and jelly. We don't call it jelly in Australia, we call it jam, so I guess it's a peanut butter and jam. Let's give that a quick knead. Jeez, looks messy. Oh, crikey. And of course, we'll add in our raspberry jam. Yeah, that looks better. It's coming out a lot more easy. Nice. Next up, let's mix up our maple and brown sugar oatmeal. Now, it states on here to add hot or cold water to taste. Let's see if it says how much. No, it doesn't actually say how much water. I guess it's up to you. Now, we might just add hot water. See how that goes. Give that a stir. Ooh, nice maple aroma coming from that. Yeah, that looks great. First thing, let's get stuck into this. You know, it smells amazing. That's how I like my oatmeal. Slightly thick. I don't want it too runny. Nice sort of maple aroma coming from that. Have a look at that. Looks good. Give that a try. Yeah, you know what? That is absolutely perfect. That's exactly the way I like my oatmeal. Nice and thick. And you know what? It has a nice mild maple flavour. It's not too strong, not too sweet. Yeah, that's lovely. Yeah, not really picking up the brown sugar. You know, it's there, but it's fairly mild. Yeah, this is really lovely. This would be absolutely amazing on a cold morning. You know, in Canada, where it's cold, I guess, a fair amount of the time. Yeah, you know what? That was pretty damn good. I guess out of 10, that was an 8 out of 10. You beauty. All right, we'll just wash that down with a little bit of our coffee. Yowzers, it's hot. Nice and dark. Just the way I like it. All right, give that a try. Shit, that is a strong coffee. It is in probably too small a cup. It's probably made for a bit of a larger mug, but I like strong coffee, so that's good. But wow, is that strong. Yeah, look, 100% that needed a larger cup. I guess I could have put half the coffee in rather than the whole sachet. I do like it. It's nice and bold, which I quite like my coffee. But yeah, it's really strong, really nice. You know what? I reckon that's probably a 7 out of 10. Next up, let's try our plain bun, PB&J, peanut butter and jam. Looks good. Smells nice. All right, we'll give that a try. That is amazing. You know what? It is probably the second best bread in a ration. It's probably second to the Australian CR1M bread. That's a miracle of engineering. But this is nice too. It has a nice sort of nutty flavour. It is a little bit dry, not overly dry, but a little bit. And that jam and peanut butter help with that. Great flavour though. Sort of nutty flavour. Beautiful. Yeah, you know what? That is absolutely lovely. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that at all. I'm going to give that 7 out of 10. Now, as directed, this has been boiling in a pot for 5 minutes, so it's nice and hot. We have 2 tear notches, one down here, one at the top. Obviously, if you're going to be eating it out of the pouch, you'd probably tear it at the top there like I am. Well, that looks good. Hot, hot, hot. Shit, shit. And we'll get our fruit out now at the same time. This is Baxter's. It is a fruit cocktail. See if we get the cherry. Come on. Oh, robbed. Oh, just going to have a bit more of this. You know what? Before we start, let me finish this off. Alright, first thing, let's go for our main. Hash brown potatoes and bacon. Obviously, you can see heaps of potato chunks there. Clearly see the bacon. It's in a little bit of a sauce. Smells lovely. Looks like there's a little bit of pepper in there as well. Bit of capsicum, as we call it. There you go. Have a bit of a close-up look at that. Alrighty, let's give that a crack. Yeah, that is lovely. You know what? If anything, I think probably the potato is probably not quite cooked. I'm not sure what that little black thing is there. That's a bit suspect. Yeah, as I was saying, the potato seems a little bit sort of crunchy. Yeah, rather than a bit softer, but yeah, still tastes nice. It has a nice sort of buttery sort of sauce. The bacon is nice. It has a nice sort of smoky flavour to the bacon as well. You know what? As lovely as it is a little bit sort of one-dimensional. Essentially, all you've got is potato and bacon and a bit of a sauce. Yeah, there's not really a lot to it, but you know what? It is kind of nice. Now, we didn't get any sort of hot sauce. I feel that it might have needed it. For the first time in ages that you would get hot sauce in a ration, well, in this case you don't, that you actually need it. I feel like a little bit of heat wouldn't go astray here. All right, while we're enjoying hash browns, let's have hot chocolate here. All right, give that a try. Yeah, look, I don't know about this. I'm not really a fan. It definitely is a chocolate flavour, but it sort of has a bit of a chemical flavour to it as well. Yeah, look, not really digging it. Yeah, look, it didn't mix great. It's a little bit gritty as well. But yeah, it's just that chocolate flavour that I'm not digging. You know what? I reckon that's probably about a 4 out of 10. Alright, let's try a little bit with our bun top. Yeah, look, that's not bad. The bun is fairly dry without any sort of topping on it. So this sauce is going to come in handy to sort of lubricate our bun. Has anyone ever said lubricate their bun before? Here we go. Yeah, that's nice. Have that. A little bit more of that. There you can see a little bit of green capsicum there, or pepper as you guys call them. Yeah, look, that wasn't bad. The potatoes I felt were a little bit crispy still. The bacon had nice flavour. The sauce was quite nice. You know what? I'm probably going to give that maybe a 7 out of 10. 7.5. No, 6.5. Yeah, 6.5 out of 10. All right, we'll just wash that down with our orange sports drink. Yeah, you know what? That is too sweet in my opinion. It probably could have done with a little bit more water to dilute it, but that was the correct amount. It is definitely like a sports drink, of course. Nice orange flavour comes through as well, but yeah, it's just too sweet for me. I'm going to give that probably 5 out of 10. And then that brings us to our fruit salad. It looks like it's aged, to be honest. It's lost a lot of its colour. That's meant to be obviously a piece of pear. It's definitely not brown. Definitely oxidized over the years. And you know what? No cherry. Oh boy. Anyway, let's give that a bit of a go. Bit of a close-up look for you there. Tastes exactly like you'd expect it to. The flavour hasn't degraded. The colour definitely has. You know what? You've got some pineapple in there as well. You can't tell. It all looks the same. I think that's a piece of pineapple and a piece of pear together there. Yeah, the consistency of the pineapple you can definitely pick. But yeah, the colour-wise, yeah, they look pretty similar. Yeah, overall, you know what? 4 out of 10. And then it brings us to our little pack of Tic Tacs here. And inside that we obviously have 4 Tic Tacs with a bit of plastic. There you go. Yeah, you know what? They're pretty good at sort of cleansing your palate there at the end of a meal. Nice flavour of mint or spearmint or something. Yeah, those Tic Tacs were fine. You know what? 5 out of 10. Could be gum. Anyway, 5 out of 10. Finally, that brings us to our compressed napkin. Here you go. Definitely looks like a mint. There you can see the Canadian maple leaf in the top there. A little bit of hot water. There you go. Well and truly the best napkin in any ration for sure. Not only is it very practical, but it's pretty awesome too. It's almost like gauze, medical gauze. You know, reasonably strong. You know, if you had to, you could use it to strangle someone. I guess that's pretty tight. Yeah, look, that's pretty good napkin indeed. Alright guys, that is it. You know what? That was a fun video to make. I hope you've enjoyed my little scoring. It's something I thought I'd try, something different. I'm going to give a score to this ration at the end. If you enjoy my videos, please consider subscribing, of course. And, you know, throw us a comment as well. I really appreciate those. Alright, final score. I reckon this ration was pretty damn good. Wasn't the best. I'm going to give this ration 8 out of 10. Alright guys, thanks for watching and subscribe again and, you know, see yous.